You ever feel like no one's coming to save you? Good, because that's when the real change begins. This world will not hand you greatness. It won't give you a break just because you're tired. It won't pause for you to catch your breath. The truth is, success doesn't care how you feel. The clock keeps ticking, and every second you waste is one more second you'll never get back. Champions know this. They know the pain. They live in it, and they rise because of it. Pain creates champions. See, most people run from pain. They do everything they can to avoid discomfort. They want the reward, but not the struggle. They want the win, but not the grind. And that's why they never get anywhere. But champions? Champions do the opposite. They don't fear pain, they embrace it. They understand that every rep that burns, every failure that stings, every lonely night grinding when everyone else is sleeping, is what separates them from the average. You want to succeed? Then stop looking for easy. Easy won't get you anywhere. Easy won't test you. Easy won't change you. If you want to be great, you have to be willing to do what most people won't. You have to be willing to hurt, to push, to bleed. Because that pain, that's where growth lives. You think champions just wake up one day and they're great? No, they suffer. They sacrifice. They show up when nobody's watching. They train in silence. They lose sleep. They push their bodies and minds past the limit again and again. And that's why they win when the world's watching. Discipline, sacrifice, pain. That's the formula. Most people wait until they feel ready. They want motivation. But here's the truth. Motivation is garbage. It fades. It disappears. What you need is discipline. Discipline is what carries you when your body wants to quit. Discipline is what drives you when your mind is full of doubt. Champions don't wait for motivation. They build habits. They lock in. They grind every day like their life depends on it. Because it does. Every second you waste thinking about it, someone else is out there doing it. While you scroll, they sweat. While you talk, they train. While you sleep in, they rise early and get to work. You think you're tired? You think you're struggling? So are they. But the difference is, they don't quit. They push through. That's the gap. That's the difference between dreaming and doing. So let me ask you something. How bad do you want it? Because pain is the price. If you want it, you're going to have to bleed for it. You're going to have to give up comfort. You're going to have to say no to distractions. Say no to laziness. Say no to the voice in your head that keeps telling you to take it easy. Comfort is the killer. Comfort is the soft trap that keeps people stuck. It whispers, you've done enough. It says, take a break. It says, you can try tomorrow. And before you know it, you've wasted weeks, months, years. You're not stuck because you're not capable. You're stuck because you keep choosing comfort over purpose. You're stuck because you haven't made the decision to go all in. Champions make that choice every day. They don't hit snooze. They don't scroll through social media first thing in the morning. They don't make excuses when they're tired or sore. They show up. They show up again and again and again until the work becomes a part of them. Until the pain doesn't scare them anymore. You want a different life? Then do something different. Start waking up earlier. Start training harder. Start reading more. Start working on your craft when nobody else is. And most importantly, start now. You keep telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow is a lie. It's a trick your brain uses to stay in the comfort zone. Stop believing it. If you don't start today, you probably won't start tomorrow either. That's the trap most people fall into. They wait and wait and wait until they've run out of time. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons. Regret hits different. It sticks with you. It haunts you. You look back at your life and wonder, what if I tried harder? What if I never quit? What if I pushed through the pain instead of giving in? Those questions don't go away, and you don't get a second life to fix it. So what's it going to be? Are you going to run from the pain or run through it? Are you going to let your doubts control you, or are you going to fight back? Because here's the truth. The battle isn't out there. It's in here, in your mind. Every day you fight that voice that says, it's too hard. Every day you fight that fear that says, you're not enough, But every time you push back, every time you take action anyway, you build strength. You become tougher, more focused, more dangerous. You start becoming a champion, not overnight, but choice by choice, day by day. And don't get it twisted, champions aren't fearless. They just move through fear. They feel it and act anyway. They fail and get back up. They're not perfect. They're just relentless. That's what it takes. The reason most people never make it is not because they don't have talent. It's not because they're not smart enough. It's because they give up too soon. They stop when it gets hard. They quit when they feel pain. But pain is part of the process. Pain is the path. You don't become great in spite of it. You become great because of it. And if you're still listening, then maybe something in you already knows it's time. It's time to stop talking and start building. It's time to stop pretending you're fine where you are. Because you're not. Deep down, you know you're meant for more. You feel it, but feeling it isn't enough. You have to act. So get up, move forward. Make the decision that you won't waste another second. That no matter what it takes, no matter how hard it gets, you'll keep showing up. You'll keep grinding. You'll keep chasing that version of yourself that's buried under fear, under doubt, under years of playing small. Because the truth is you already have everything you need. You just haven't demanded it from yourself yet. The fire is in you. It's been there all along. But it only lights up when you stop lying to yourself. When you stop saying, I'm trying, and start saying, I will. When you stop making excuses and start making moves. That's the difference between the people who succeed and the people who stay stuck. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's decision. The decision to show up even when it's hard. The decision to do it even when nobody's watching. The decision to keep going when nothing seems to be working. Because you believe something will eventually, if you just don't quit. Champions don't quit. They don't stop when they're tired. They stop when they're done. They don't fold under pressure. They rise with it. They turn pressure into power, pain into progress, fear into fuel. That's how they grow. That's how they win. Not by avoiding the storm, but by walking straight into it and coming out stronger on the other side. Every hardship, every setback, every painful moment, it's all part of the process. You don't build a strong body without tearing muscle. You don't build a strong mind without battling your own thoughts. You don't build a strong life without sacrifice. And if you're not sacrificing something right now, your comfort, your laziness, your bad habits, then you're not building. You're just surviving. But you weren't made to just survive. You were made to fight, to build, to rise, to become someone the old you would never believe was possible. But that version of you, that stronger, sharper, unshakable version, you only meet them through pain. Through the nights you feel like giving up and don't. Through the mornings you wake up exhausted and still show up. Through the grind nobody sees. And the wins that finally come because of it. That's what pain gives you. It's not there to destroy you. It's there to shape you. Most people miss that. They run from the pain, complain about it, avoid it, and then wonder why their life never changes. But the ones who win, they lean in. They see pain as a cost of admission. They know that greatness demands something from you. And if you're not willing to pay the price, you can't earn the reward. So what are you willing to give up? Are you willing to give up comfort to gain strength? Are you willing to give up distractions to gain focus? Are you willing to give up your excuses to gain results? You can't have both. You either have results or you have reasons. You either get better or stay the same. And that decision, it happens every single day. Not once, not when it's easy, not when you feel motivated, but daily, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when nothing around you seems to be working, and you choose to keep going anyway. That's how champions are built. Through routine, through discipline, through the boring, lonely, painful days nobody talks about. Everyone loves the highlight reel, the medals, the trophies, the success, but they don't see the pain. They don't see the days of doubt, the long hours of failure, the battles fought in silence. But that is where champions are made. In the dark, in the grind, in the places nobody claps for you. And that's why most people don't make it. Because pain is uncomfortable. Because it's hard. Because it forces you to face yourself, the real you, the undisciplined you, the unmotivated you, the scared you. But listen, pain doesn't care how you feel, and neither does success. You think life is going to slow down for you? You think opportunities will wait? They won't. While you hesitate, someone else is taking action. While you complain, someone else is grinding. While you're waiting for the right time, someone else is creating it. So either you get up or you get left behind. And if you get left behind, don't say life isn't fair. It's not supposed to be fair. It's supposed to be earned. The truth is, nobody's coming to wake you up. Nobody's coming to force you to chase your dreams. Nobody's going to hold your hand while you build the life you want. This is all on you. You have to be your own rescue. You have to be your own push, your own motivation, your own spark. Because when it's 5 a.m. and you're exhausted, when your legs hurt, when your bank account's low, when your mind's screaming for you to stop, no one else is going to get you through that but you. That's when it matters most. Not when you're hyped up, not when you're excited, but when you're drained, when you feel like quitting, when you're questioning everything, and you still show up. That's how you earn it. Pain is a test. Pain is the measure of how bad you want it. Everyone wants success until it hurts. Everyone wants to win until it requires sacrifice. But champions, they live in the pain. They understand that the hardest roads lead to the highest peaks. They know that the struggle is the bridge between who they are and who they want to be. So if it hurts, good. That means you're on the right track. If you feel uncomfortable, good. That means you're growing. If you feel alone, tired, discouraged, good. That means you're doing what most won't. And if you just keep going step by step, even if it's slow, even if you fall down and get back up again, you'll realize the pain didn't break you. It built you. It built your hunger. It built your toughness. It built your mindset. It built your heart. And one day, maybe not today, maybe not next week, but one day you'll look back and realize the pain was worth it. That all the sacrifice, the grind, the effort nobody saw, it was shaping a version of you no one expected. The version of you that's unstoppable. The version of you that can't be broken. The version of you that refuses to quit, no matter what life throws at them. Because that's what separates champions from everyone else. They don't just take the hits, they grow from them. They don't run from hard times, they rise in them. When life gets rough, most people fold. But champions, they double down. They lean into the storm. And that's why they win. Look around you. Everyone wants to be great. Everyone says they want to succeed. But most people aren't willing to pay the price. Most people talk more than they act. They love the idea of winning, but hate what it actually takes to win. They want the results without the process, the trophy without the grind, the glory without the pain. But there's no shortcut. There's no easy road. And the ones who've made it, they'll tell you the same thing. They bled for it. They suffered. They gave everything. And that's why they stand where they are now. Not because they were lucky, not because they had the best resources, but because they were willing to endure what others wouldn't. So let me ask you, how much are you willing to take? Because pain is not the enemy. Pain is the teacher. It's the one that shows you your limits so you can break them. It's the one that reveals your weaknesses so you can strengthen them. It's the one that strips away your excuses. So only the truth remains. You either let pain define you or you let it refine you. The process hurts. Growth hurts. Change hurts. But staying the same? That hurts more. Waking up in the same place year after year, knowing deep down you could have done more. That's the kind of pain that never leaves. Regret is a slow death. It's the voice that whispers, "You wasted your shot." It's the feeling that eats away at you when you realize you had the chance and didn't take it. And the worst part? You can't get that time back. You can't rewind. You can't redo. That's why the pain of the grind is a blessing. Because it means you're trying. It means you're pushing. It means you're alive. So if it hurts right now, good. That pain you feel in the gym, in your business, in your discipline, in your personal life, that pain is shaping you. You are becoming something stronger, something sharper, something greater. Every second you resist quitting, you become more dangerous. Every moment you keep showing up, even when it's hard, you earn a little more of that future you want. You see, champions don't need perfect conditions. They don't wait for everything to line up. They adapt. They adjust. They go anyway. They don't let rainy days stop the work. They don't let critics slow them down. They don't let failure define them. They let nothing stop the mission. And you have that same fire inside you. But it doesn't grow unless you feed it. Unless you choose to chase progress instead of comfort. Unless you put in the work when nobody claps. Unless you grind like every second counts. Because it does. Time is not your friend if you waste it. Every moment you delay, someone else is getting ahead. Someone else is studying, practicing, pushing. And while they move forward, you're standing still. Or worse, going backward. You don't have forever. And you don't get a second life. So if you got something inside you, a dream, a goal, a vision, now is the time. Not next year. Not when you feel ready. Now. Because the truth is, you'll never feel fully ready. You'll never have all the answers. You'll never feel 100% confident. But that's the point. Champions act even when they're scared. They move before they're fully sure. They take the step, and they figure out along the way. Fear's always there, but they don't let it stop them. They learn to move with fear, not wait until it's gone. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of not being good enough. We all have it. But champions don't let fear write their story. They use it as fuel. They turn fear into fire. Because here's something most people don't understand. It's not about being the most talented. It's not about being the most gifted. It's about being the one who refuses to stop. The one who keeps getting back up. The one who keeps showing up. It's about being relentless. Every day, you're either getting closer to your dream or further away from it. There's no in-between. Every choice you make, what you eat, when you wake up, how you spend your time, it's all either building the life you want or destroying it. So be honest with yourself. What are you choosing? Are you choosing to grind or choosing to scroll? Are you choosing to grow or choosing to coast? Are you choosing to lead your life or just let it pass by? Because the truth is brutal. You will never be great by accident. You will never stumble into greatness. You will never wake up one day at the top without walking through hell to get there. And the longer you delay, the heavier that truth gets, because you start to realize the only thing standing between the life you want and the life you have is you, your choices, your actions, your discipline. And if that bothers you, good. Let it bother you enough to do something about it. Let it light a fire so big that nothing can put it out. Let it push you to move now. Before another year passes, before another dream dies, before you settle for average when you were meant for extraordinary. Because this isn't just about working harder. This isn't just about grinding longer. This is about deciding that pain won't stop you, that failure won't scare you, that nothing and no one will stand in your way. Because pain doesn't just create champions, it reveals them. When everything is stripped away, the applause, the trophies, the followers, the recognition, what's left is the truth. Who are you when nobody's watching? Who are you when everything hurts? When nothing's working out? When you're the only one believing in your vision? That's where champions are born. Not in the spotlight, but in the shadows, in the silence, in the moments where quitting would be easy, but you keep going anyway. That's where the real work happens. That's where greatness is forged. And let me tell you something else. Nobody becomes a champion by accident. It takes intentional, focused, painful effort. Every day, every hour, every second. It takes saying no to comfort, no to excuses, no to that voice inside your head that says, I can't. You can. And deep down, you know it. That voice inside you, the one that says you were made for more, that's the real you. That's the part of you trying to break free. The part of you that's tired of playing small, tired of watching life pass by, tired of letting fear win. It's time to stop letting that fire die. It's time to fan the flames. Because you were not born to be average. You were not born to just exist, to coast, to follow the crowd. You were made to lead, to rise, to overcome. to fight through the pain and come out the other side stronger than ever. You were made to become a champion, and you already have what it takes. You just haven't committed yet. You haven't locked in. You're still waiting for a better time, a sign, someone to believe in you. But here's the truth. Nobody's going to believe in you until you do. Nobody is going to push you until you push yourself. Nobody is going to hand you success. It's on you. All of it. Your future is your responsibility. Your dreams are your job. And that life you want, that next level version of yourself you keep seeing in your mind, it's not going to come knocking on your door. You have to go get it. You have to earn it. You have to sacrifice for it every single day. And yes, it will hurt. You will lose sleep. You will be misunderstood. You will have people doubt you. You will fail over and over again. But every moment of that pain is shaping you. Every sacrifice is turning you into someone that can handle the life you dream about. Because greatness is heavy, and not everyone can carry it. That's why the pain is there, to prepare you. So stop wishing it were easier. Stop wishing for shortcuts. Stop looking for comfort. That's not what the win is. The win is in the sweat, the struggle, the pressure, the days when you want to give up but decide to give more. The win is in the pain. Because pain doesn't stop champions, it sharpens them. Champions don't run from it. They lean into it. They trust it. They let it break them down so they can build back stronger. They understand that to reach their highest level, they must endure their hardest moments. That's the price. That's the deal. And if you're still here, if you're still listening, then maybe, just maybe, you're one of the few who's willing to pay it. So stop holding back. Stop overthinking. Stop playing small. This is your moment. Right now, not tomorrow, not next month. Right now is a time to step up, to stop talking and start building, to stop watching and start doing, to stop waiting and start becoming. You don't need permission. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to decide. Decide that enough is enough. Decide that your pain has a purpose. Decide that you're done living below your potential. Because once you decide, truly decide, everything changes. You'll stop quitting. You'll stop stalling. You'll stop doubting. You'll wake up hungry. You'll show up with fire. You'll train like your life depends on it. Because it does. You'll face your pain, and instead of backing down, you'll rise. You'll rise with discipline. You'll rise with focus. You'll rise with purpose. And you'll rise with the kind of strength that only comes from doing what most people won't. Pain creates champions. But only if you let it. Only if you keep going. Only if you refuse to quit. So now the only question left is this. Are you willing to go through the pain to become the person you were meant to be? Not just once. Not just when it's convenient. But every single day, when it's hard, when it's heavy, when it hurts. Are you ready to earn it? Because this is your time. This is your life. There are no more excuses. No more waiting. No more wasted seconds. Lock in, push through, and let the pain turn you into a champion.